Feel the real fear with us. Unsolved mysteries and horror stories.
Welcome back to The Shadows Prevail. I'm your host, Hassan. You know, usually, right at the start of every episode, I refer to you guys as listeners. But today, I'm calling you viewers. Why the switch? Well, usually when we upload our stories, you guys probably just pop your headphones on, set your phone aside, and listen while you do your own thing. You don't really look at the screen. But for this story, trust me, you are gonna want to keep your eyes glued to the video. Why? Let me explain. We are adding a whole new dimension to this channel. We're diving deep into world-famous, real-life paranormal events, unsolved mysteries, curses, and black magic. I'm talking about the cases where we actually have the data, the photos, and sometimes even video footage found online. You guys know the drill. And one such massive event is the story of the Annabelle doll. Annabelle is recognized worldwide as a cursed doll. You've definitely seen the Hollywood blockbusters like Annabelle, The Exorcist, and The Conjuring. Now, even though the movies added a lot of supernatural flair just for entertainment, not everything they showed was fake. Most of it is actually true. Today, we're going to uncover the real story of the Annabelle doll. And as we go, we will be showing you the actual photos in the video. However, a quick heads up. The terrifying pictures of the doll we showed at the beginning, those aren't the real Annabelle. That's just the scary movie version. If you want to see the actual Annabelle doll, do not skip. Watch this video until the very end, because every layer of this story hides a new mystery and a new thrill. Let's stop talking and jump straight into the nightmare. The origin story. Michelle Mark. A journalist for the American online publication Daily America, wrote a column published on October 13th, 2018. Along with that, there is plenty of other data available on the internet. I've pieced all of this together to give you the full rundown on Annabelle. Most of us know the basics. It all started back in 1970 in Connecticut. A mother gave a doll as a gift to her teenage daughter, Donna. Donna had loved dolls since she was a kid and loved playing with them. So, for her birthday, her mom gave her this doll. Even while in college, she still had a love for dolls and kept a collection. Donna named this new gift from her mother Annabelle. When her mom gave her the doll, Donna was a nursing student, living with her friend Angie. Donna and Angie shared the same apartment. Within a few days of keeping the doll in the apartment, Donna started noticing some really weird things. Donna saw that she would leave Annabelle in one spot before going to class. But when she returned, the doll wouldn't be there. Maybe she left it on the bed, but she'd find it on the sofa. At first, Donna and Angie thought they were just imagining things or forgetting where they put it, so they didn't worry too much about it. Shortly after this, a friend of Donna's named Lou moved into their apartment. The escalation. In the middle of all this, one day Donna came home from college and found a note in Annabelle's hand. It literally read, "Help me." Donna thought someone left it as a prank or a joke, so she tried to brush it off. But before she could move on, she noticed something abnormal about Annabelle. When she looked closely, she saw blood in the doll's eyes. blood was dripping from Annabelle's chest and hands. It wasn't a massive amount, maybe 5 or 6 drops in total. It looked like the doll was crying, like it was in serious pain. Donna and her friends decided not to take this lightly anymore. They decided to get help from a paranormal investigator. They realized this was definitely not normal. They took the doll to a nearby paranormal investigator and a church father. Both of them examined Annabelle and found the presence of a supernatural entity attached to it. This entity told them that it wanted to stay with Donna and Angie. It wanted their love. It claimed to be the spirit of a 7-year-old girl. Since Donna and Angie were training to be nurses, their hearts were full of compassion. They couldn't reject the request of this spirit. They decided to keep Annabelle with them. Another reason was that they didn't fully believe the warnings from the investigator and the father at that time. Lou's terrifying experience. But their roommate, Lou? He didn't take this lightly at all. In Lou's opinion, Annabelle was a very dangerous doll, and he didn't like it one bit. But to Donna and Angie, the doll was adorable. However, Annabelle soon changed that perception. One night, Lou suddenly woke up and realized he was paralyzed. His legs wouldn't work. He saw the Annabelle doll slowly crawling from his feet, up towards him. Lou was terrified, but the girl still didn't give it much importance. One day, Lou, Donna, and Angie were hanging out at the house. Suddenly, both Lou and Angie heard a loud scream coming from Donna's room. Hearing the scream, they ran into the room, but Donna wasn't there. The only thing in the room was Annabelle. Lou immediately walked up to the doll. As soon as he got close, he felt a massive pressure on his chest. It felt like someone was pushing him violently, warning him to back off. After this incident, Lou and Angie saw that Lou's shirt was covered in blood. When he lifted his shirt, there were 7 distinct claw marks ripped across his chest. The demon revealed. After this event, they called Father Cook, a famous priest of that time. Father Cook was also a paranormal investigator. He examined the doll and dropped a bombshell that terrified everyone. He said that there was absolutely nothing good inside Annabelle. Instead, living inside it was a terrifying evil force, or a demon. Father Cook said its age was definitely not 7 years, and it didn't want their love. It was acting, playing a game with them, and soon it was going to cause them major harm. Father Cook couldn't say exactly how old it was, but he confirmed it was ancient. The main goal of the supernatural entity inside the doll was to possess Donna or Angie's body and destroy them. Even though Father Cook was a famous priest, he was genuinely afraid of the evil force inside Annabelle. It is said that neglecting Annabelle later caused the strange deaths of many people. It is also known that the person who originally made this doll died because of it. That is why Annabelle is called the most cursed doll in the world. The Occult Museum, the 2020 mystery. Now, here is a crazy detail. While these paranormal events were happening, there was an occult museum very close to Donna and Angie's home. An occult museum is a place where items related to magic or paranormal activities are preserved. So, the doll was eventually handed over to that museum, For many years, the doll remained there. But in 2020, something terrifying happened. Everything in the museum was normal. But one night in 2020, the showcase where Annabelle was locked up was checked. The lock was intact, but Annabelle was gone. In 2020, when the COVID outbreak escalated and things got really bad in America, people couldn't really leave their homes. The streets were empty. It is suspected that taking advantage of this isolation, someone might have stolen the Annabelle doll to practice black magic. Others say the doll left on its own. Where it went, nobody can say. There is no information on who currently has it. Maybe this terrifying, evil doll is out there trying to harm someone again, right now. Reality versus fiction. Dear viewers, let's clarify something. To make the movies scary, Hollywood showed a lot of fake things regarding the Annabelle doll. Most of that was just for the cinema and didn't happen in reality. And the face of the Annabelle doll we saw earlier, is it actually that scary? No. Dear listeners and viewers, the picture you are seeing on the screen right now, this is the real Annabelle doll. It doesn't look scary at all. It's beautiful. If it looked like a monster, surely Donna and Angie wouldn't have kept it with them. Religious historical context. The Moses story. But this raises a big question. Can an evil force really possess a doll? Is this in religious texts, or can we actually verify this? Dear viewers and listeners, many people refuse to keep dolls in their homes for this reason. It is said that evil forces can possess them and live in the house. At various times, it has been proven that supernatural entities are indeed found in dolls, which harm the people living in that house. But can a doll ever speak? Or can it really cause paranormal events? Regarding this, there is a documented event from the time of Prophet Moses, that is, about 3,500 to 4,000 years ago. I want to briefly tell you this story from his time. When Prophet Moses received his prophethood and was preaching his religion, there was a man in Egypt who used to worship a doll. While worshiping, suddenly one day, he heard a voice coming from inside that doll. The doll was saying that Prophet Moses was not true, and various lies about him were coming from within the doll. He called his neighbors, and even in front of the neighbors, these words came out of the doll. This news was reported to Prophet Moses. Later, when Prophet Moses came in front of that idol, the voice coming from inside started saying the exact opposite. It started speaking in favor of Prophet Moses, saying he is the truth. As Prophet Moses was returning from that place, he saw a man dressed in white robes, riding a horse, coming towards him, holding a naked sword. The sword was stained with blood. He came to Prophet Moses, gave him a greeting, and explained, a wicked devil from my community had entered inside that doll. It came here and said many bad things about you. When he came here, I was not in the community. I was outside. When I arrived and heard that he was causing this kind of trouble, I came here immediately upon hearing the news and found him sitting inside the doll. I killed him right then and there, and the words heard from the doll later were actually his words. Prophet Moses prayed for that jinn, and wished for his blessings. Dear listeners, from this event, we learned that Satan can indeed enter a doll. Satan can appear inside a doll, make it move, and even speak from within it. If this happened during the time of Prophet Moses, then we are nothing compared to that. These kinds of events can happen to us, or to the dolls in our homes too. That is why, for those of us who have dolls at home, we often buy various soft dolls from the market. Actually, the Annabelle doll was just like that, a beautiful doll made of soft cotton and cloth. Annabelle's story is a reminder that there are many mysterious forces around us that we cannot see with our naked eyes. But they can always see us. And they are always projecting fear onto some object or another and dwelling among humans. Sometimes we realize it, and sometimes we don't. But that Satan or Lucifer is among us, always trying to lead us into harm or ominous times. Exactly so. The Annabelle doll was one such victim of Lucifer, which remains a witness to this day. So, dear viewers and listeners, whether you will keep such dolls in your room or not, that decision is yours. But everything I told you about the Annabelle doll is based on true events. You can find many documents or proofs supporting this event if you browse the internet. I hope you liked today's video, and it will teach you to think about things in a new way. If you liked the video from the Shadows Prevail channel, please like, comment, and share. In the next video, we will appear with another thrilling story about curses and black magic. Everyone stay well, stay healthy, and stay safe.